Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys, back in today's video with another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we're looking at Iron Man Model 1 in gold. I'm gonna have to zoom out real far just to get the whole thing in frame. Here's a look at the back of the box, and it has the world's tiniest vial up there in the corner. When Tony Stark decides that Iron Man needs an outfit upgrade, he faces off against the hypnotic Gargantus wearing golden armor. UPC. Alright, without further ado, let's crack this thing open. Here's a look at him out of the packaging. Yeah, so this is mostly reusing parts from that other Model 1 Iron Man that we got last year. This one, right here, from the Avengers 60th anniversary line. The only real difference in the sculpt is, of course, this new waist piece surrounding, well, the waist, you know, his little skirt piece right there, and the belt as well. But everything else is just reuse. Not a bad use of it though, because man, this sculpt is just still so phenomenal. I think it perfectly captures just that big old bulkiness his old armors used to have very well, and the articulation isn't hindered by that, which I love. Now for paint apps, I kind of wanted to say that like all the gold on this figure is painted, because like if you look down on the legs, it's all, there's like no marbleization going on. As you continue up, like you'll see it on this chest piece right here, on the arms, but they're strangely absent on the legs. Maybe I just need to get my eyes checked, but yeah, it's like really hard to see. I kind of want to say that all of this is paint. Yeah, this figure, I kind of want to say it's marbleization now, just because I looked at the feet, and on the bottom you can clearly see it. Yeah, I guess on the legs they just did a really good job of hiding it, perhaps, or I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you think otherwise. But yeah, going around here though, there is some paint apps like in the segments of the armor. However, it just cut off abruptly right here. Don't know if that's a QC issue with mine specifically, or that's with every version of this figure. That would be a really big bummer if it was. And there's also like a different paint used for the kneecaps right here, or a different plastic, I should say, because it continues up through the hinge right there. And there are lines going through it, which look wonderful. On the back, yeah, you can see like the difference in the plastic color used right there. It would be hard just to get this one piece painted while the rest of it was like matching the leg itself, so I understand why they went with that. And to be honest, like from a distance, it really isn't that noticeable. You go further up and you get to that waist piece right there, the brand new piece, and there is a cut on the side for both sides, so you know it doesn't hinder articulation at all. He has some more paint in the rivets right there, as well as right here. I love the wash going on around these little nodes, then straight down as well. Oh man, it doesn't continue on this side either. Okay, so maybe this wasn't a QC issue for me. Yeah, like it just like abruptly stops halfway through. That's a huge bummer right there. But continuing up, and you get some more paint apps around these other nodes right there, and yeah, really like that. Really like the weathering right there. And then, yeah, again, it just like stops. Don't know if mine is just bad. Let me know if your guys's come out the same, because yeah, it's just like so weird. From the front, it's just, you know, it looks fantastic. Love all the variation in paint, you know, all throughout. From the back though, like, it's still passable, but like when you have him like turning this way, and you see like that, and then just, I don't know, you know what I mean. It's just it's kind of a bummer that it doesn't go all the way around. I just like yapped there for 30 seconds without saying anything of note. Oh my god, it's even on the arms too. Why? Okay, so yeah, it continues onto the wrist right here. You can see paint apps going through the lines. Awesome. Then it goes to the back, and you're just like, oh, come on. The elbows are also a different plastic, much like the knee pads down here. Love the consistency, although I do know that Hasbro have had some trouble lately making the elbows and the knees match for their pinless figures, they've just been like mismatching as of late. So yeah, hopefully that this was just a purposeful design choice and not a mistake on their part. Yeah, continuing down to the hands, and yeah, the sculpting here is awesome. Which leads me to the next segment of this video, the accessories. First, he comes with those aforementioned fists, and then 2 opened hands. What? He comes with this masked head sculpt, the helmet, and yeah, I love all the bolts put in. That's another detail that I forgot to mention. Like all throughout the figure, there are bolts going up and down. Yeah, love those. And then the back being smaller than the front half, of course. And then you could see Tony's eyes underneath, which is a really good touch. Now, the Model 1 that came out last year had sculpting for the eyes, but like they weren't painted in. Yeah, so it's good to see it here. Kind of wish this one came with like an alternate head like that one, like showing the eyes underneath. But yeah, just a really cool looking head. And he also comes with an unmasked head sculpt and unhelmeted, if you would. I believe this head sculpt originally came out with the Model 3. Could be wrong. But yeah, love the attention to detail here. Again, like I've said in my previous reviews, like Hasbro have just been on a roll as of late. The Marvel Legends department, at least, when it comes to making head sculpts, like the photo reel they're using for the comic book figures now, just look out of this world, and it is no different here. It is just so good looking. Like this head honestly could go on any Iron Man figure and it would look fantastic. Absolutely love this. Yeah, I love the flowiness of the hair as well. He also comes with a few energy effects that plug into these peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Just plug those in right there. Some takeoff. Sadly, they aren't able to plug into the hands because there are no peg holes there. And yeah, you can have him flying like that. There is also an option to add a smoke trail to these accessory pieces. All you have to do is sort of put it in like that first through the smoke trail, and then you are able to just plug it in. And yeah, it is a pretty snug fit. It won't be falling off anytime soon. Let me just do that with the other leg. Yeah, it's just really simple like that, and then push it a little bit through. And yeah, I absolutely love that. Again, kind of a shame that we didn't get it for the hands, but it is what it is. Now going over articulation, the head is able to move back this much, move forward this much. There is some really good side-to-side pivot and some side-to-side movement as well. With the helmeted head sculpt, he's able to look back this much, look down that much. There is some pivot right there and some side-to-side movement. And his arm is able to move up this much. He also has some shoulder rotation, an upper bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow that's just barely able to bend at a 90-degree angle, and his hand goes up, down, and then all the way around. He is able to bend this far back and this far forward. He also has a waist swivel right here with the diaphragm joint. He's able to go side to side, and there is some pivot right there. Yeah, he's just able to go all the way around. His leg is able to kick out this much. It is able to go out to the side that much. He has able to go back this much. He's able to go back this much. I got a little ahead of myself there. Now he has an upper thigh swivel, a double jointed knee that is able to bend back this much, and his foot is able to move this far down, this far up, and he has some. Now onto the size comparisons. Here is the gold Model 1 next to the Model 20 and the Model 9, Count Nefaria and Whiplash, the Model 1 and Model 2, the Model 4 and the Stealth Model 4, the Model 8 Silver Centurion and the Model 13 Modular, the Model 16 Heroes Return and 2020, Model 37 Bleeding Edge and Model 45 Deep Space, Model 29 Extremis and Model 70, Model 50 and Ironheart, War Machine and Captain America, Giant Man and Hawkeye, Spider-Man and Daredevil, Thor and Hulk, Wolverine and Rogue, Whirlwind and Living Laser. Finally, we have Darwin and Morbius, Commander Gary, and Spider-Ham. Alright, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give this figure a final rating of 8.5 out of 10. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Despite my frustration over the paint apps not continuing onto the backside of the figure, just how cheap that looks, how cheap it feels. I am a really big appreciator of the sculpt itself. You know, I think it is still so phenomenal. I think it looks even greater in gold. And of course, the eyes, the skin underneath the helmet being painted this time looks phenomenal as well. And those accessories are a very welcomed inclusion. Love the little special effects he comes with. You know, these ones with the smoke and the fire coming up. And of course, that alternate head sculpt just probably being one of the very best Tony Stark head sculpts we've gotten in the line so far. And I think the gold of the figure looks phenomenal as well. So yeah, I'm going to give Iron Man Model 1 here an 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that'll support the channel will be greatly, greatly appreciated. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye. When Tony Stark decides that Iron Man needs an outfit upgrade, he faces a